One fish. And just when I was lifting it out. Now even when I see this fish, I'm not gonna know if this is the fish that I was casting to. Oh wow, that's a good fish. That is a good fish, folks. Hey folks. Hey now folks. You know folks, this here is a, man, I've seen big bluegill, but let me bump this thing. Let me folks bump this thing. This thing folks is big in a different way. This thing folks is big in a different way. This thing is big in a different dimension. He's just all kinds of big. He is just all kinds of huge. Stop. I mean, this thing is so fat, folks. I've seen a bunch of, big bluegill, but this fish is short of 9 inches, but let me tell you, my bluegill don't go fat like this and so tall. This fish is different, folks. I just don't know why they don't want to bite. Are all of these fish that I'm seeing here bluegill? Bite. That was a bite. Hey, we caught something, but let's see what that is. It's a decent bluegill. But not like that humongous thing. It's still different than the other bluegill, folks. This thing is about to explode. And this thing is growing in different dimensions. It's so fat. It's so fat. One right here. And I expected more. I expected if I catch a fish here, it will be huge and it will be a riot on this combo. The fish is not huge, they're still big, but they are not ripping line the way they should. Now they're still good bluegill, don't get me wrong. One bite. I'm gonna abandon fishing the bank, folks. It's very exotic, very beautiful. But already how many hours? And that's a good bluegill, but that's a very good bluegill. Look at this thing for a thumbnail. Who knows if I'll catch bigger. No, I did catch bigger already. Very good bluegill, but why such a hard work? Man, these bluegill have big mouth and teeth. Why such hard work, folks? think the bigger bluegill are on the drop off. That hit right here. Now that one feels a little bit better. It feels a little bit better. One is a little bit better. My god, what a freaking tank. Look at these things, folks. Look how I want to measure like a caliper the thickness of this fish. I don't see fish like this. Look at this thing. I mean, this thing is a... Oh, I'm glad I have this hook. I'm glad I have the big hook. Let me go bump this guy. Let me go bump him. My goodness, folks. These things are heavy. Heavy. Nine inches touching. Oh, that one is bigger than the one in the morning. These fish, I gotta put them on the scale. You haven't seen bluegill like this. These fish are freaking fat and heavy. This is legit edible. I know why people wanna eat this. This one actually has a lot of meat. Man, that's the perfect cast. If I don't catch a fish on this cast, I'm moving on. I cannot cast better than this fish. Decent. Perhaps not a trophy, but decent. Wow, this is the first place where we caught 3 fish in a row, and that's a female. And this mama is full of eggs. This mama is not done yet. Let this mama go. Let's cast the float around these trees, even though I don't see nothing. I mean nothing. I don't even understand how that's possible. What, did somebody put poison here? How is that even possible? Nothing, folks. Nothing is moving anyway. There might be some fish somewhere, but nothing is moving. Right next to the tree. In the shade. What else do you want? I mean, this should be chock full of fish. There is no boats here. Cannot believe for a second that somebody even fished here lately. Because if people fish here, you're gonna see the trash stuck on the brush. They throw trash. I don't see any trash. Where's the trash? There's no trash here, folks. Where is the trash, I ask? I don't see no trash. This should be full of crappie, bass. I mean, look at this. It's 4 feet deep. I don't know. What is the best way out of here? Should I try to go through the bush and get stuck? Can I just dip it like this? I see some people dipping. They dipping. Can we be dipping? I'm getting that tingly feel when I start to do stuff that I shouldn't be doing. I can feel my tingly feel, folks. We do have depth. It's not shallow. It's just deep enough. That's not the problem. And the pollen is just flying. Big tree. I'm turning around. It's getting a little complicated, and this is a second complicated situation. in just a couple of minutes. And all of this for nothing. Where is the smallmouth? Everybody says there's so much smallmouth here. Where is the smallmouth? Oh, up on the tree we are. Unbelievable, folks. I fished, I don't know, 5 years in Illinois. I never saw a bank so beautiful. Our banks are so ugly. There's no trees, no nothing. This is 4 feet deep. And just nothing moving. Like somebody threw poison or something. Honestly, I'm just at the wrong place at the wrong time. You know how people say right place at the right time? I'm never at the right place at the right time, folks. Either I'm at the wrong place or the place is right, but at the wrong time. Look at this beautiful water there. Can you see the tree? We should have 2-pound crappie, 10-inch bluegill, 5-pound bass, and we should have everything here. Look at this. On live scope, everything looks dead. It's just dead, folks. Fish. This one I caught very deep, folks. Let's see if it's something better. I caught it very deep. Up on the bank there's nothing good. Oh, he regurgitated a bunch of stuff. That's a good bluegill. So if you want a good bluegill, folks, we gotta fish them deep. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, folks. I don't know where to give you good background. Folks, this thing is a freaking tank. These bluegill here, you know I've published some videos already with big bluegill. But these bluegill here, folks, they're like over 1 inch thick. Look at this thing. Look at this pancake. This is indeed a panfish. I agree, this is very edible. This is very, very edible. But it is also very fishable. So it's up to you. You wanna eat them once, or do you wanna catch them all the time? You know, one of the biggest predictors of success in life is the ability to delay gratification. When the kids are very little, even 4 and 5 years old, they ask them, do you want 1 candy today or 2 candies tomorrow? Almost nobody wants 2 candies tomorrow. But it's the kids that think about it and say, no, I don't want 1 candy today. I want 2 candies tomorrow. The kids who are able to resist the urge, they're able to predict intelligence. 6-7 years old, they can already predict the intelligence of the kids. You know, all of these Ivy League schools, they take a lot of credit for making smart people, but that's way too late to make somebody smart. It's exactly the other way around. They only accept smart people. They don't make them smart. They make them stupid. And very, very left. Ivy League schools are dangerous. Very dangerous. But yeah, you know the story about the goose that was laying the golden egg. If you can delay your gratification, you can get a golden egg every day. But people cannot delay gratification. They must have one big bluegill today. And to hell with tomorrow. What do I care about tomorrow? I might not even be alive tomorrow. Zero planning, zero ability to resist the urge for immediate gratification. Oh! Now this one is a fish. I started reeling actually. This one is definitely not a branch. I know, I can tell a branch. Well, sometimes I can't tell a branch, but I can tell this one is not a branch. Is this my 10-incher? Here, any fish can be a 10-incher, folks. Any fish on this lake can be a 10-inch bass. That's not a problem. This one gave me the best fight today just because he's hooked funny. I don't know if he's even 8. I mean, he is gorgeous. Don't get me wrong, look at him. No, he's more than 8. He is gorgeous. BG1 with the gray color. 1 gram number 12. My own clips. Look at this tank. Now if I cast here, I'll catch a 3-inch bluegill right away. But the bigger ones are on the drop-offs. Kind of unfortunate. See? There's no point of fishing here for bluegill. He fell off, but I believe I made my point. Over here on this drop-off. And this 1 gram trout magnet falls in the water like nothing. I can fish here all day, not gonna spook nobody. It falls in the water. I mean, there is bugs here that fall in the water with more noise than this. Is this my 10-incher now? Hold on, are we gonna hit something? No, we clear. Another tank, folks. That's a smaller one, but I don't know. I don't know, you tell me. What do you think about this fish? Look at it next to the Rio. What do you think? Keep in mind that I'm fishing with a not super extra ultralight. This is the 5 foot 10. If you can see this label. If you can't see it, just trust me. This is 5 foot 10 extra ultralight. This is the 500 size Luvias. This is 2.1 pound line. And this is a 1 gram number 12 trout magnet. There's one more. And this one doesn't feel like a 10-incher. He tagging good. He's alright. He's alright. These bluegill, folks, when they get over 8 inches, that's a pure sport fish, pure game fish. No more bass forage. No more. My goodness. There's another tanker town. Look at this. Look. Oh, this one a little smaller. Let's bump this one. Everybody bumps the big ones. Let's bump the small one, just to see the smaller one. 8 1/4. This is the smallest one on this spot anyway. Look at this. And you heard the fire. Alright, I'm gonna catch one more out of here. I plan to anyway. And I wanna keep moving with my new pattern. I wanna find another spot like this on the deep bank. I was looking on the shallow bank, but that was all wrong. That's the last one. I don't know if this is this thing is one of these babies. I cast too shallow. If you cast too shallow, you catch a baby. Alright folks, let's keep moving. Let's try to find another spot like this on the deep bank.